Yo, yo, yo. This is D.Arthur. Back at you with another video. Talking to you guys about time. How time is literally the most valuable asset known to man. It's the greatest commodity known to man, because once you become like an adult and you're like a working adult and you work like, let's say 9 to 6, 9 to 5, 9 to 7, you work weekends, you just work full time, and all you do is like work, you realize how valuable your time is. You realize that when you don't get enough time, time is really your most valuable asset. So if you're not getting enough of it, you wonder like what you can do to maximize your time. Whether it's starting some sort of like online business or doing something on your own, a side hustle that grants you more time. But once you get, let's say you're 30, 40, 50, you realize that time is the most valuable asset. So when you're younger, when you're like, let's say in college still, or your early 20s, you have to realize that whatever you spend your time doing will be manifested when you're older. So if you plan on chilling with your time and like watching Netflix or just like wasting your time, you're going to pay for it eventually when you're older, because you're going to have to be working like full time. You won't have any of it. So when you're younger, when you're like in your early 20s, you're like 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 18, 19, 20, make sure you're doing something now, so in the future you build up a nest egg, so in the future you have way more time available to you, whether it is starting something on your own, starting a side hustle, maybe trading stocks, building a skill set, anything to maximize your time. Because once you reach your golden years, when you're 30 or 40, you're gonna realize that time is the most valuable asset, and whatever you spend your time doing now, you're gonna have to pay for it eventually later. If you want an easy life in the future, you're gonna have to do the things that are hard now. But if you want a hard life in the future, you're gonna have to do things that you're gonna do things that are easy, etc. Like watching Netflix all the time, wasting your money on like wasting your money on other shit, just not really doing anything productive that can build, not being inspired enough to build something in the future. So yes, like your time is your most valuable asset, and I can't stress it enough how people in their older 30s and 40s are saying, damn, I really wish I had some more time. An example, someone close to me was saying, who's older, who's like in his 30s and his 40s, was saying, I asked him a question, I was like, what do you realize that you wish you would have done when you were earlier, maybe in like your early 20s, so you would be that could benefit you like later? And he was just saying, I really wish that I would have taken more risk and done something to create like multiple streams of income. And this is coming from someone who's in his 30s, his mid to late 30s, his 40s and stuff. He really wishes that he would have done something that would have maximized his time in the future, because now he's a grown adult and he has children and a wife and a mortgage to take care of and everything, and he doesn't have that much time. He's basically a slave to the system, because he didn't do anything different than anybody else, and he didn't do anything to maximize his time in the future. Like working a job, there's nothing wrong with working a job. It's just what you use that money for. Use it on things that will help you build a nest egg in the future. Help you build some sort of asset or some sort of financial cushion, so you are working towards your financial freedom, not working until you die. So yeah, time is the most valuable asset, because anybody who doesn't have it wishes they had it. They wish they had time. So use your time wisely, fellas. Stop watching Netflix. Stop goofing off in the internet. Start looking at skills that will pay you back in the future. There's this website called Skillshare, this app that I downloaded a little bit ago. And what it is, it's a place, it's a mastermind where people share their different skills, and there's like a lot of online courses that teaches different skill sets that you can utilize, so you are building something for yourself in the future, so you're not tied up to a clock for your entire life. Check it out, see what interests you, see what you think you can build upon. A lot of people just don't take any inspired action. That's the most thing of doing something that inspires you. It's easy to do. It's easier to love something that you're doing, but so hard to do something that you have no interest in. So yeah, make sure you're utilizing your time wisely and creating a nest egg for you in the future. So when you are older, let's say 30, 40, you can get your time back, and you made a valuable skill set that will pay you back in the future. Signing out. Like, comment, subscribe.